What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here, and today we're talking about a strange PlayStation leak about what is apparently going to be the next big PS5 game, because it's not another Killzone or Spider-Man or something like The Last of Us Part 3. Apparently, we're getting a Lego Horizon game that's games as a service. It's just so strange, but let's take a look at the leaks, because I'm still sort of trying to mentally digest if this is going to be good or bad. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, this is from Bilbill-kun. I've talked about this guy's leaks in the past. People think he's some sort of hacker or data miner. It seems like what he does is he breaks into the codes of websites and sees stuff that's not technically announced yet. Well, according to him, he wrote this big article in French that I auto-translated and looked at, but it sounds like the next game is going to get revealed on Saturday during Summer Games Fest, and it's going to be Lego Horizon Adventures. Now, this is going to be very, very different from your standard Horizon entries, and it is going to be coming day one to PS5 and PC, which, yeah, is a bit of an unexpected surprise, but it also has in-app purchases. It does sound like this is, to some degree, a games as a service thing. Sony has talked about the fact that they want more live service experiences, stuff like Destiny, or, games where you're supposed to be logging in and playing and doing quests and stuff with your buddies every single day, because then you're more enticed to buy microtransactions and cosmetics and stuff. That's sort of how even a really good game like Helldivers 2, that's how it works. So apparently it is going to be an action-adventure game, so like the other Horizon games, but with solo and cross-platform co-op. So that's pretty interesting. Apparently, they're going to reveal this at Summer Games Fest and immediately say you can pre-order it today, but he doesn't know the release date. It might actually be coming this year. If they're doing pre-orders, I think in some countries, technically, you can't take pre-orders unless it's going to come out within 6 months. So if they're doing pre-orders, I do think there is a good chance this could come out this year. And I will admit, a lot of the replies are more positive than I thought they would be. Finally, a Horizon game with a sense of humor. Alloy is sarcastic and hilarious, but the world is so self-serious. I mean, a lot of these people here, I feel like a lot of these comments, even the roasts, like in this case, are, honestly, it's dead on. Co-op might be fun. Not gonna lie, a Death Stranding Lego game would slap 1,000 times harder. No one asked for this. Don't care who asked for this. Yeah, so I think part of the initial negatives are just the fact that, honestly, we have seen so many games as a service projects completely suck. Today, there's also a big leak that apparently Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League is going to completely collapse the studio that made it. It sounds like they're going to fire half the staff. Apparently, this game lost $200 million, which still just boggles the mind. But this project, I feel like people don't realize that this is technically the biggest IP that PlayStation owns. I feel like if you just have a PS5 and you game on it and you're not looking at like sales reports or social media, I feel like it's easy to overlook the jaw-dropping success of the Horizon games. They've sold tens of millions of copies. They have just so many thousands of hours of playtime. I mean, it has a very big and very dedicated fan base. Will they make the jump to Lego? I'm not exactly sure, but this does kind of feel like Sony just kind of asked the question of which game can we sort of Lego-ify, and this is the only one that it could even sort of be possible to do it with. Are there any details as to what type of game it will be? From what I was told, it is like Horizon Forbidden West, but Lego. Now, I am a bigger fan of Horizon than most people. I have noticed that a lot of people give it a lot of pushback. People don't exactly like the art or the graphics of it and stuff. But to me, I've always thought that the center of it, Aloy herself, I just think that her tale in this universe, her journey of trying to explore a world with big robot dinosaurs and all the trials and tribulations she faces, I do genuinely love the Horizon games. I've given them both extremely positive scores, but turning it into Lego, turning it into Lego is such a huge departure, and making it co-op, I think this game is going to be fun, but I almost think calling it Horizon is kind of a mistake. Maybe say call it like Lego Apocalypse Adventures set in the Horizon universe. I don't know. They're trying to clearly capitalize on the Horizon brand, but this is so funny. Oh my God. We'll have some sort of in-game purchases. Sony is the publisher. A lot of Horizon content is coming. Yeah, apparently they're making a Horizon TV show and a Horizon Zero Dawn remake. Now, I know that you're probably thinking that it is way too soon to have a PlayStation 4 game getting completely remade on the PlayStation 5, but apparently Sony thinks that's a good use of their time. I think I am just skeptically curious. I'm definitely going to buy it. I'm definitely going to play it, but when it comes to any games as a service project, I feel like the biggest thing is to not be intrusive. I have been loving Helldivers 2 for months now. I've also been addicted to things like Diablo 4 because the aspects, and these games work in my opinion, because they're trying to slightly change themselves. They just tweak and patch and update and introduce new content, but in a way that doesn't feel intrusive, predatory, and it's not just begging you for money. Like, the more I play games as a service stuff, which admittedly is not very much, I feel like the best things are when you can't feel the fingerprints of the developers, when the world feels actually realized, when it feels fleshed out. Like, I care about microtransactions and cosmetics and stuff if I'm enjoying the game and I want to show off to my friends. If you're forcing me to stare at a page, like those games that pop up the store when you turn the game on and go, check out this new garbage, hey, check out the Joker crossover, that stuff instantly makes me want to shut the game off. But if you're fun, if you've got a great gameplay loop, I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to be more enticed to keep participating. Horizon is an interesting one to do this with. I think we'll see if it turns out good or bad, but currently I think I'm very cautiously optimistic. Now, let me do one last refresh here on Pio's tweet. I want to see what his replies are. He is predominantly a PlayStation tweeter, so let's see here. Probably has a budget of 2 incredible single-player games that will never be made. Jesus, that's wild. They're going super heavy on Horizon. Surprised it's not God of War or The Last of Us, but I guess Horizon is that safe appeal. Yeah, I mean, personally, I do think it'd be funnier to get Lego God of War. Sounds like it could be just absolutely hilarious. It sounds like a lot of reactions to this are still kind of mixed because it is bizarre, to say the least. But how do you guys feel about this? Are you excited about a Lego Horizon game? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and please keep dreaming. What the heck?